droughts,
floods,
cyclones,
earthquake,
conflagrations,
and tsunami made people throughout the world homeless in lakhs, lifeless in thousands, devastating their lives and destroying their dreams for future.
Some of these disasters has caused economic damage at large to some countries.
UN acknowledges that education, training, and information exchanges are the effective ways to help people become better equipped in withstanding natural disasters.
We observe the International Day for Natural Disaster Reduction annually on the second Wednesday of October.
and we observe it to raise the profile of disaster risk reduction.
This is the day the UNO observes to encourage people and government to participate in building more resilient communities and nations.
Governments and communities also take part in International Day for Natural Disaster Reduction through various events such as drawing, drama, essay, or photography competitions that focus on making people aware of natural disaster reduction and increasing their preparedness for these situations.
Activities include community tree planting, conferences, fairs, seminars, and street parades.
This day is to promote a global culture of natural disaster reduction, disaster prevention, mitigation, and preparedness.
There are several accepts for disaster risk reduction, disaster mitigation. Structural and non-structural measures need to be taken to limit the adverse impact of natural hazards. For example, planting mangroves to reduce the risk posed by tidal surges or raising awareness of natural hazards through school-based education projects.
Early warning. Providing timely information enable people to take steps of reducing the impact of hazards.
Early warning is typically multi-hazard and requires genuine ownership of and participation by communities and other stakeholders. Example, access to information by local people concerning an approaching typhoon or tropical storm.
Strategies and measures should be developed so that we can have a timely and effective first line response supported by national societies, volunteers, branches, regional and national capacities.
For example, community action teams backed up by National Society contingency planning and regional and international response teams.
Recovery, decision, and action should be taken after a disaster with a view of restoring or improving the pre-disaster living conditions of the affected community while facilitating necessary adjustments to reduce the disaster risk.
Support to livelihoods. Nations should come forward with projects that strengthen and diversify their livelihoods, that enables individuals or households to develop strategies to reduce risk.
For example, home gardening can improve nutrition and increase reserves in the time of drought.
Remember, you can't escape a disaster unless you are prepared for it in mind. Knowledge, strategy, and system.
Know more about your safety precautions because you have to save yourself first.